Our first step is to attach 16 of our ropes to a dowel rod with a lark's head knot. And you can use any kind of stick you would like because we are going to be removing this at the end of our project. So it doesn't matter what you attach your ropes to. To make a lark's head knot, we're just going to fold each of our ropes evenly in half, send them over the dowel rod. You'll notice you form this nice loop that hangs right behind. Now we can pull the remaining 2 ends through that loop and then just pull it nice and tight. And just repeat this with the remaining 15 ropes. Now find the 4 cords directly in the middle and tie a square knot. To make a square knot, I'm going to take the side here on the right and cross it over the 2 ropes in the middle to form a loop. Now I take the side on the left to cross over that right rope. I'm going to send it behind the 2 in the middle and up through the loop. And then I'm just going to pull those nice and tight. Now I take the side on the left to cross over the 2 ropes in the middle to form a loop. The side on the right goes over the left, behind the 2 in the middle, and up through the loop. And I pull it tight. And that is my first square knot. Now I'm going to move down a row and tie another square knot, this time in an alternating fashion. So I'm going to take the 2 cords on the left side of that first square knot we made, and then the 2 ropes right next to it. Using these 4 cords, I just tie a square knot as I did before. Now I'm going to repeat on the right side. Take the 2 cords on the right from that first square knot and 2 cords next to it. Please note that we are forming our heart backwards. So this will be the bottom of our heart. Now we're going to keep repeating this system of alternating square knots, moving down diagonal and to the left and down diagonal and to the right. So I'm going to start on the left side. So I'm going to take the 2 cords on the left of that 1 square knot we just made and the 2 next to it, and I'm just repeating the same process. Now move down towards the right, repeating the same steps. like that. So this is what it should look like so far. You have two diagonal lines going in opposite directions. Now we're going to be filling in the space in between by making second rows of diagonal square knots. So I'm going to start again with the 4 cords directly in the middle and tie a square knot as before. Now I'm going to move down and to the left. So I take the 2 cords that I just used and 2 new cords. Again, alternating square knots. Repeat on the right side, going down towards the right. And now we have 2 rows of those diagonal lines. Tie a 3rd row of square knots going both directions. Now when you get to the end of this 3rd row here, we're going to tie another square knot up here by taking these 4 cords all the way at the end. Now repeat these steps on the right side. To the end of your 4th row, take the 4 cords all the way on the end and tie another square knot. Repeat with another row. When you get to the end of this 4th row, we're going to tie 2 more square knots on the left side. So leave off the 2 on the far left end and take the next 4 ropes. And then take the next 4 ropes next to that. Repeat on the right. Now make a 5th row of the diagonal lines. Tie one more square knot to the left with these 4 cords. Repeat on the right side. Tie one more square knot on the right. The heart shape for our coaster is now finished. Counting from the top, you should have 12 rows of square knots total. Now we're going to slide our lark's head knots off our dowel rod. Then we're going to take a pair of scissors and trim right down the middle of each lark's head knot. Now, one of our ways that we can finish this heart is to just go ahead and trim all of our ends to the desired length and then brush out our fringe to make it fluffy. So let me show you how to do that. You want to follow along the shape of your heart, so just start at one end and just start trimming a little bit at a time. Once you've done a rough cut, this is where you can come in with your comb and fluff out the fringe. Just take those scissors once again and start shaping up the fringe. And now let me show you how you can finish your heart with double half hitch knots. Okay, so for our second way to finish our macrame heart coasters is to tie double half hitch knots, and this is where that 17th rope comes in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lay this rope on top of all these other ropes. So to make a double half hitch knot, we're going to start here at the point of our heart, take your cord up and over that leading rope to form a loop, curl it around so it goes through the loop, and then pull it tight. Now take that same rope up and over the leading rope, curl it around to go through the loop, and pull it tight. Now we can move on to our next rope. Curl it up and over, twist it around to go through the loop, and pull it tight. Take that same cord up and over, around and through the loop, and pull it tight. And as you tie these knots, try to get them as tight and as close to your square knots as possible for the best result. Okay, once you make it all the way around your heart, you'll have 2 ends here, and we're just going to connect these with another double half hitch knot. And now we can end this coaster as we did the other one. Just trim your ends to the desired length and brush out any fringe you would like. And that is what it will look like when you're all finished. So again, you can make your fringe as short as you would like and shape it as much as you would like as well. And here are the 2 heart coasters next to each other. One ended with double half hitch knots and the other with just square knots. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.